Hi everyone, welcome back to Cloud9 Intuitive. I am here to do a general reading for whoever needs it. This message is timeless, so if it resonates with you, whenever it finds you, then it's yours at that time. Let's just go ahead and hop into it. Really quick, I'm not open for personal readings right now. That's the wishing well card, okay? I'm not Make-A-Wish. I'm not open for personal readings right now, but I will let y'all know when my calendar opens up again. If you are interested in more readings, you can stay tuned here, subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that because I'll be putting more readings up here while I am on hiatus from personals. Or you can join us over on Patreon. Patrons do have an exclusive link where they have access to personal readings while I am on hiatus. So if you really do want a personal reading, I encourage you to join over there and hit me with a message, and I'll give you the link. And then, yes, that's it. So let's go ahead and get into the reading. Let's just want to come through for the collective. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. We have One Ring Circus. Come together. Yeah, you can't do it all. You can't, I'm compelled to say you can't do it all by yourself. So if you've been trying to do something by yourself, you're being asked to either like trust your team. That's for somebody, like trust your team, trust the people that you have around you to do the things that you have them around you to do. Like if there's somebody that's really good at like numbers and money stuff, like it's okay to relinquish a little bit of control and allow them to do that. You don't have to like I'm getting a little bit of a micromanage energy, so I don't know if this is you being micromanaged or like you trying to like hyper control everything, and you might actually be stalling process. If that's not your story, this could also be you trusting your angels, your ancestors, your spirit team in order to assist you. Know that you're not going at this life thing all alone, even though you might feel like you are the only one in your particular experience at this time. You do have your spirit team supporting you here as you're moving forward. Things are going to progress, but I feel like it's just going to require a little bit more of like a hands-free attitude. It's going to, you're going to have to give people a little bit of a break too. I don't know. You might be being hard on other people because you're stressed out. I don't know who this is for. Or if somebody's being really hard on you, it's because they're stressed out. So just, everybody take a deep breath here. Know that things are coming together, but you're going to need each other. They're going to need assistance. You're going to need to be able to delegate, relinquish control in some instances, and allow people to do what they are good at without you feeling like you have to be like hovering over them. I don't know. That's very specific for somebody. Okay, let's keep going. June of 1988. You could have been born June in 1988. I don't know. This is for somebody. (817) as well. I don't know where that is. That could be your area code, or 8/17, August 17th. It could be a birthday. It could be an important date. Message for whoever needs it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, peaceful reflection. Spend time reflecting. Everybody needs to calm down in this situation. It is moving forward. It is progressing. It's going to start to take off really fast. If you can get your team together. It feels something like you learning how to depend on other people or trust other people. That's the wave moving forward. Knowing who you can trust and learning how to do it. Receive guidance, connect with the heart of the earth. There's something here about like it's a comprehensive connection that's needed. It's connection with like your tangibly, like your physical community, that as they can help you. And then there's also connection with the earth, connection with your spirit team, connection with source. Be aware of how you express your fear. Own it, right? Know that when you are freaking out, or if somebody is freaking out, that is because they're having a fear response to a situation. Maybe that's a fear response to perhaps like running out of time, feeling like they're running out of time, or fear response to feel like things aren't moving fast enough or something like that. But just it's a moment for peaceful reflection. Spend time reflecting within. So whoever's having the elevated nervous system response, I feel like it's like an elevated nervous system response, an elevated emotional response, something like this. Whoever's having that needs to just take a moment, breathe deep, look within. What am I afraid of? What is causing the fear? And then sort of like work from that space to understand like whatever it is that you're afraid of is actually nothing to be afraid of if you can rally the team. Somebody has a really great team or has the potential to have a really great team and they don't trust it. They'd rather fail on their own than succeed together. What? Who is that? Don't fail on your own when you can succeed together. Let's keep going. We're going to use the looking forward cards. There's this they're saying I can do bad all by myself, but they're also like the follow-up to that is that you can do better together. You can do better together. Motivation, allow your team to motivate you. Your team will motivate you, or the people around you will motivate you. Your spirit team will be able to motivate you when you allow them to work. When you watch them work, you'll be impressed. You'll be impressed by what they know. You'll be impressed by how they're able to put things together. You'll be impressed by their skills. Listen. You found these. You've got these people around you because they have a skill set or education or experience or something that will aid you in some way. You might not necessarily know that, but this is why these people have been put in your life, or this is why you're having these spiritual experiences or something like that, right? This card says education provides the skills, tools, and foundation for growth. It also helps you find your voice. Enlightenment provides you the opportunities to experience your abundant spiritual nature. Merging enlightenment with education transcends you to a higher level of self-awareness, wisdom, and clarity. Together they form the stage from which to project your voice. This confident self-expression creates a powerful impact. Remember, education is a lifelong pursuit. So these are people that have committed themselves to learning the things that you need them to learn. So trust them to do it. I don't know. There's a lack of trust here. And that is what needs to be addressed. That's what needs to be addressed. Let's go ahead and get some tarot. Message for whoever needs it. The flipper. The Tower. There's something urgent that's happening right now that's causing a lot of like, oh my god, what are we gonna do? What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a deep breath. We're gonna see who knows how to do what, and we're gonna start to delegate tasks instead of feeling like the whole world is closing in on us, and like then ultimately getting stuck and being like, oh my god, there's nothing I can do. There's no way out of this. Blah 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 blah. You don't have a big enough, a broad enough perspective. You have to see it from a higher perspective so that you can, it's almost like you're looking at something too narrowly. See, trying to do it all yourself, and you're going to wind up cutting off your nose to spite your face, and then finding yourself at a point where you're like in total indecision, not knowing what to do next. right? Not knowing which way to go. It's because you cut off your, like, it's almost like you're trying to hide things. You might be trying to hide things from a team of people. So whether this is like a team of like actual people like that you work with, or you're doing some sort of project with, or your spirit team, you do yourself no services by hiding areas where there's struggle. You're doing yourself a disservice. You're doing it by trying to like make it seem like everything is all good. Oh, it's okay. I got it. You know what I mean? Everything's under control. Everything's under control when you know that everything's not under control. A good leader here with this Hierophant card, a good leader is going to be transparent. It's going to be transparent, but then also be like, okay, here's a situation. Here's how I'm proposing that we move forward, right? You know what I mean? And then like get to action instead of letting things spiral completely out of control before making these before trying to pivot. Thank you. This is a time for you to use like clear judgment instead of I feel like somebody's getting like kind of carried away with their emotions, like with the overwhelm, and forgetting who they are. It's almost like things start to collapse and you start to panic. This is not the time for panic here. This is the time for balance. This is the time for you to remain balanced. Diplomacy, right? Okay, well, this isn't working out. Here's how we're gonna take from here. We're gonna distribute it, or redistribute the task, or something like that. Instead of trying to hide things, being like, okay, how can y'all help us get out of the situation? Because it's not a you them thing. It's not a you me thing. It's an us thing. This is an us thing. You're thinking about it as a me thing, and it really is. It's an us thing. See, 3 cups. This is you coming together. This is you coming, sharing the load, and it's actually more fun that way too. It's more fun and more successful at the end of the day. Yeah, it's time for you to put an end to this idea that like you've got to you have to struggle, you have to bear the brunt of like bear all the wounds of the battle yourself. It's almost like you're on the front lines and you're like I don't know if you're trying to protect somebody, but it's like that has to end. That has to end, because whoever you're trying to, or whoever or whatever you're trying to protect, tell me about this death card. Sorry. Tell me about this death card. You have the Artist, and you have the 7 of Pentacles. Whoever or whatever you're trying to protect can protect itself. You know what I'm saying? Like there's enough. They know enough. They have enough skills. They've learned enough. They don't need you to bear the brunt. They actually have enough to help you out here in this situation. So this is sort of like a transformation from you being like they're calling it is it called a whipping post? I don't know. From you taking all the lashes, right? And transforming and allowing people to step in with their skill sets and help you paint a new picture. Help you like build and create a more sustainable vision for your future. Yeah, because you trying to do it all yourself, it's really like the strategy isn't working. Whatever strategy you had set up, it's not working. That strategy does not work. And it only winds up like it gets you into this situation here where you feel like you're scrambling to try to fix it all yourself, when really that's because you shouldn't have been trying to do it all yourself in the first place. It's an us thing. It's not a you thing. Anything else? Thank you. Wow. Okay, look. You have the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck. Again, it's balance. It's coming in. It's getting this level of inner peace. You won't be so stressed out if you don't feel like you have to hide things from people. You might have been keeping some sort of like something a secret. Like if the finances weren't going well, you just might have been keeping some things a secret, and that's not the way forward. Because when you start keeping things a secret, and everybody who's trying to help you with the vision isn't in on everything, they can't. How can they really assist if they don't have the bigger picture? If they don't have the full picture, right? How can they really assist? Wow, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Sun card and the Ace of Wands. Beautiful, beautiful. You get out of this jam. You're gonna get out of this jam, but you get out of the jam with teamwork. You get out of the jam by like allowing people to assist you. This might involve somebody might be like giving you a loan. You might be getting a loan or something like that. But it's like they're happy to do it. Somebody's happy to breathe new life into this situation. I've got Leo here. I've got Cancer, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries here, Taurus is out here, Libra's out here. But what I'm seeing is like you getting out of this. Somebody's giving you a helping hand out of this jam, especially if it's financial. If you're experiencing like some sort of financial situation, like so you get an investor or something like that, or just in the nick of time, like somebody has a brilliant idea that helps. Like when you finally tell people what's going on, somebody has this brilliant idea. Yeah, somebody has this brilliant idea. Like, okay, that's not working. Let's choose to make something different. But this has to do with you trusting. This has to do with you trusting somebody else to be like, okay, well, look, what I've been doing isn't working. So let me tell you the full story. Here's where we're at. Here's what the bank account looks like. Here's where my plan is falling short. What you got? And somebody's going to be like, oh yeah, when I was at such and such a place, this is what we did to get out of this situation. Or when I was in school, I learned this. Or like, I don't know if this is going to work, but let's try this. And you're like, all right. And it works. It works. It gets you out of the tough situation. And it sort of makes you rethink the way that you are considering your community, your team, something like that. Gemini energy out here as well. Libra, Taurus. But you're going to be back in a growth phase before you know it. So don't panic is what I'm being compelled to tell you. Do not panic. Now is not the time for you to panic. Let's go ahead and get a shaman's dream. Wrap this up. Ooh, one card, please. There it is. What do we have? You have Cosmic Womb, the Divine Feminine. Interesting. Number 6. There's support that comes in that helps you move out of the situation. So it says the Cosmic Womb is a reminder that you are undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression of you, imbued with love incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry, stagnant, or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired as so many ideas beckon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen with a heart wide open, mindful that each step in the direction of your dreams and desires is effortlessly supported by all the divine helpers in unseen realms. And I would say the helpers that are also in seen realms for you as well. Okay, I really hope that this message resonated with somebody out there. If it did, please consider subscribing to the channel, hit the thumbs up, drop me a comment. I really appreciate all those things as they do help the channel to grow. Join us over on Patreon. I'll let y'all know when I'm open for personal readings again. But if this is where we leave things, please know I'm sending you so much love, so much peace, so many blessings, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.